Welcome back to Snippet Coder, and we are back with the third episode of our internet streaming radio app series. And in this video we will learn in detail about what is provider and how to use it in any Flutter application. First of all, we have to add the provider package in our dependencies in the pubspec. Now we will create the provider class. We will name it as a player underscore provider dot file. So what we are doing here is we have created one enum that is named as a radio player state that having a values of loading, stop, playing, pause or completed. Then we have created a class file name is as a player provider and we are using the change notifier. Then we have a private variable that we are using as a list radio models. Then we are assigning that private variable with that public variable of all radios. Then we have a one more public variable of total records and we are just getting the length of that radios model. Then we have a get player state to check the current state of the player. By default we are just setting the player state as a radio player state dot stop, and the constructor, the radio fetcher, we are initializing with the list radio model. Then we have created one more method that is fetch all radios, and what we are doing here is we are just assigning that radio fetcher with that fetch local db method which we have created in our previous video, this one, where we are just checking that if the local database is available or not. If not, we are just downloading from the server and we are getting the values in that radio model. Then we have a one more method of update player state, and what we are doing here is we are just getting the player current state and we are assigning it to that variable which we have created above, that is player state. Then we are providing a notify listener. So I've basically notify listener is used whenever we do any changes in any of that values. We have to notify that this value has been changed. For that purpose we use the notify listener. So now we will implement that player provider, and then step by step I will explain you that what we are doing and what is the use of provider and all. So now we will define our provider class in our main.dart file. So what we are doing here is we are returning the multi-provider, and the providers we are just providing that change notify provider, and we are just providing the crate, and in the crate we are just providing that player provider class name, and the child we are providing the radio page. So suppose right now we are just using the one model class. In future if we want to use a multiple model class, then we have to use that multi-provider, and we can define in the same way like this way. And this will tell that where that provider class is being used. On the basis of that particular widget will be reloaded on the basis of that notify listener. Now we have implementing that code in that main.dart file. So now we will use the actual use of, we will consume that a provider class in our radio page, and we will fetch the data on the help with the help of that provider class itself. So in our previous video we have used the future builder, and in this video we will use the provider and we will fetch the data with the help of provider, and we will also use how to use that change events, change notify events in the provider with the help of that play and pause button. We will comment our previous method, and here we will compare what we are doing. So in the provider we have to consume that model provider class. So for doing that we have to write that consumer, then the name of that provider class, and we have to provide a builder, and the builder we have to provide a context, and then we have the model class name, then we have a child, and that we are just providing the you can say one logic that we are checking that if the radio model is total record is more than 0, then only we will display the data. By default we are showing that return circular progress indicator. In the same way we are doing with the help of future builder also. If you see here, we are just providing the future, and in the future we are providing that fetch local db, and the builder we are providing the context, and then we have a async snapshot, and on the basis of that we are checking if has data, then we are just providing that returning that data of wizard data. So same we are doing the here. This part is the same one. We have just changed the variables name and all. In the item count we have provided a radio model dot total records, and the radio model we have provided radio model dot all radios, which we have created there, this one. And here in the fetch all radios we are just getting the data. Before doing that we have to in the initializer we have to fetch the data. For doing that we have to do in this way. We have to provide we have to create one variable, that is player provider I is equal to provider dot off, and the name of the model file in the, and also providing the context, and listen we are providing the false. I will go in detail about what is listen and how to use that in next steps. So what we are doing here is we are fetching all radios, and on the basis of that the data is coming. Now let's see how the data is coming with the help of that provider. So now the loader is loading the data. Once the loading is finished, and it will fetch all the data. So as you have seen that data is not loading, and the loader is just loading and the data is not coming. Reason is being that we have not provided that notify listener, and once if we not provide the notify listener, it will not update that wizard. So for doing that we have to provide the notify listener. Now the data is coming. Now the data has been loaded. So now we will check how to use that provider with the help of that listen, and what that listen is doing. What we will do that we will click on that play button, and once we click on the play button we will change the state to playing, and we will show here the now playing tab. And once we click on the stop button in the now playing, and that tab will be automatically closed. We will go to the radio row template, and there we have an build play stop icon, and here we provide one variable of player provider and the provider of player provider, and here we will call player provider dot update player state, and here we are providing radio player state dot playing. And now we will go to the now playing template, and here we will do the same thing. Only difference is that we will provide the play status radio player state dot stop. So now we will go to the radio page. Here we will create one more wizard. That widget we will name as a underscore now playing, and what we are doing here is so now what we are doing here is we have provided one variable of player provider and provider of player provider and context, and the listen we are providing as a true, and we are returning visibility. In the visible we are checking if that state is equal to radio player state dot playing, then only we will show that now playing, else that tab will not show. Now we'll use that now playing here. Now we will run our application to see how it is looking. Now we will click on any radio, like here we are clicking. Now that tab is coming because we have changed the state from stop to now playing, and that is playing. And when I click on that stop button, it will automatically stop, and that tab will be removed like this way. Now if I change the listen to false and reload the application, now whenever I click on that play button, the tab will not come because that listen has been not equal to true, because we are not listening to the event of the provider. We have just called that now playing on the first run only, and we are not listening here. That's why that tab is not coming. Now if I change it to true and reload the application, now it is coming true because that state has been changed. Now if I click on the stop, it will be removed. Now if I click on here, it will come. If I click on stop, it will remove. So that's all in that this provider tutorial. I hope you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like, comment, share. And in that I will come soon with the next episode of that video, and we will indicate that proper radio application with the audio player, and also we will create that favorite screen also. Thank you all.